Hi peeps, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a sit down video because I have like a little issue I want to address, and the idea of this video just kind of popped in my head whilst I was doing my makeup, and I kind of thought I want to make a video about this because I feel like it's important to address. It's an issue that just kind of floated into my brain and I just decided to turn on the camera. So I hope that you enjoy it and I hope that you can make something of it perhaps, and there's a big spot on my forehead so please ignore that. So it occurred to me that recently I've only started to learn about the do's and don'ts of growing up and being a human in the society that we're in today. And I say that because it makes me feel like maybe that some of you guys are at the stage I was in before I realised what I'm realising now. And that is basically the idea and opinions and views that people are giving us as we're growing up, and it's making us feel like we should stick to them when really we were given the freedom that we have today to do what we want instead of what other people are telling us to. So why aren't people doing that? It's taking me up to now to realise that the things which I'm being told to do isn't a necessity. Mental note, learn English. And what I mean by this is just the simple things. I know there's many other issues out there, but I'm talking particularly on the female side to all those young girls out there that think that they have to go along with what other people are telling them to. And half those people doing it don't even realise they're doing it because it makes them feel like they actually want to do that thing, but really it's just because you've grown up around people that are doing that type of thing. It's only recently occurred to me. So if you're at a younger age group and you're growing up right now, there isn't a specific way to do it. There isn't a specific way to live. No, you do not have to wear makeup if people in your school are wearing makeup. You don't have to beg your mum for money to get makeup because everyone else is, or you feel you look ugly, comparing yourself to all these beautiful people in magazines that, funny enough, are actually edited very well with people who are getting paid very good money because they're very good editors. You don't have to go out there into the shops and get that makeup because the adverts are telling you or because your favourite YouTuber is telling you. You don't have to do that. No, you do not need to shave your legs. You don't need to shave anything if you don't want to. Just because you're a woman, it does not mean that you have to get a razor and shave off every inch of hair on your body. It's personal opinion, of course. The person next to you might be like, I could not live without having to shave my legs every 2 days, and then the person next to you might only shave their legs like once a month. Even armpit hair, like who gives a fuck? If you want to do it, then do it, but don't do it just because people are telling you. Ask yourself if you want to do something before you watch other people doing it. Yes, you can be influenced to do certain things and you can grow up being influenced, and then when you get older things kind of change. That's cool, I guess, because you're learning, you've got to start somewhere, but don't get caught up in the idea of having to. No, you don't need a boyfriend at school just because your friends are seeing their boyfriends and they're not taking time for you anymore. You don't need a boyfriend because you're almost 30 years old and you haven't settled down with anyone. Just do what you want. There isn't a written life rule. Yes, in the books and films it's grow up, find a job, get in love, get married, have kids and die, but it's not like that. It could be that in the wrong order. It could be just two of those things. It doesn't mean you are less of a human or less successful because you're not doing what everyone else is, and that ties up with the next one. You do not need to have the same hobbies as everybody else does. You don't have to be doing the same day job everybody else is. Just because everyone has now got themselves in a boring job which they hate their lives on and they're earning money for it, you don't have to go in that route too. Try and try again to whatever you want to do, even if it's the strangest hobby that happened to turn into a job, or it's just a hobby which you absolutely love, not getting paid for, but you're doing it. Just do it. If all your friends are angrily trying to grow their hair and it's not growing very fast and you love your short hair, then rock it and dig it. You don't need to copy trends and styles. If you want to go out dressed in all black, then freaking do it. If you want to go out dressed as somebody you feel you actually are inside, then absolutely 100% do it. Surprising to me that it's taken me this long to realise stuff like that because I'm almost 20 years old, so that's kind of creepy to think about. I'm almost 20 years old, but it's as you kind of get older and start learning more about life and the world, you start realising how actually small we are in comparison to this place we live in, which is, well, we don't even know how big it is. That's how big it is. So it puts me in this whole perspective of realising that you don't have to worry about yourself in comparison to other people. You are you. You're put on this earth. Do you. You're in this person that you're in now, and that's the only person you're being given until the day you die. So make the most of it. Rock it. Don't waste time wishing to have something else, a different eye colour or a different shape of lip, because you should be busy thanking every day for the fact you've been given a lip to talk or you've been given eyes to see. It's just a little something to think about. I mean, yes, this is probably easier said than done, and it will probably happen to you guys too in experience, but it's something I want to kind of put out there, and just in case you need that little nudge before you start realising things like this. But the main problem here isn't really the people not realising that they can just do what they want. It's more the people that see other people doing what they want and saying why they're doing that. For starters, those people are lower than you. People that try bringing you down are the ones who are below you. You don't even need to worry about them, because if you keep that, what I just said, in mind, you won't even find any time to think about them. So you'll just automatically stop having to think about them. And also, it's usually the people who are doing things what other people will stick their nose up upon or see as weird at the beginning are the most interesting types of people, and they're the people who get asked how they begun or how it all started, or questioned about the thing they're doing right now because it's such a crazy and interesting story, purely because those people had the guts to do something which wasn't the same as every other sheep in the world. I can't think of any examples right now, but there's been plenty of times where I've done stuff purely because I feel like I need to fit in. You don't have to necessarily make it obvious that you're trying to stick out. Like, don't just stick out for the sake of looking like you're sticking out. I'm talking just do much of you as possible, even if it means that you're going to look different and individual to other people. So yes, learn about things, learn what people like, learn how people live, learn new things about different types of people and how people work and all this, but you don't have to use that as your example of how you're going to do things, how you're going to work, how you're going to live. Or if you want to, then do it. Like, what I'm trying to say here is, I'm not preaching about being a better person and someone who saves lots of money, does creative things, not wear makeup because they're a hippie. I'm saying be your freaking self. Society isn't an instruction book, and if you want to be a person in that society and have your own views and your own opinions, then that's wicked. If you want to be a person in society with the same views as everyone else, that's also wicked. I'm just saying to not be clouded in the views and opinions that everybody has, because it actually really makes me sad knowing that it's taken me that long to think of it. Be true to yourself, basically. Don't feel like you have to spend the rest of your life trying to explain yourself to people. I know that I do this when I have like a weird hobby, or maybe even when I started out on YouTube. Actually, I felt like I had to explain to all my friends and family why I did it. I didn't. I could have just told them I'd do it, and I do it. So there we go. If you have a lack of self-love and self-confidence, you feel like everything you do and are interested in feels like it needs an explanation with it. Do you, let other people see that you're doing you, and they won't need to ask any questions. So that's pretty much my thought of the day. I know this is a quick little video, but I just thought maybe it might help if I just shoved it out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Weird and wonderful thoughts like this happen all the time in my little head, so if you want to see me on my social networking sites, you can click down there, and I usually post weird crap like this because, you know, I think a lot. And I love you guys so much, and also whilst I'm here, I have a crap new batch load of magnets, so if you want one, then that'll be cool. Look, they're all stuck together, and they've got my little logo on, so if you want one of these, you can do that. They're really good quality. I've got one in my fridge. And some badges too. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you in my next video, and stay tuned, stay awesome, stay happy. Don't forget to choose happiness, and happiness will choose you. I love you guys so much. Bye. Stay true to yourself, lovers. No.